What's going on, everybody? Soliaka here, and I am out here in, we're going to go right here so we get some light. I'm here in the town of Palm Beach. As you can see, I'm not open carrying. No firearm, just a magazine and some holsters. But we're going to go into this town hall meeting and let them know how we feel about all this garbage that they're trying to produce. Because guess what? At the end of the day, gun control doesn't work. Gun-free zones don't work, and if they want to continue to preach all this stuff and take law-abiding citizens' rights away, I'm going to go out here and I'm going to make sure they hear my opinion. So we're going to get in here and we're going to go in and check this out and see what's going down. I'm going to say hit that like, share, and that subscribe button, all that good stuff. Soliaker, deuces. How's it going?
Members of Florida Carry have been seen using this subsection to openly carry firearms, including AR-15 type rifles, while also carrying a fishing pole. Members of Florida Carry have used this subsection to walk near houses of worship, public schools, while in session, adjacent to guarded beaches and near government buildings. This caused concerns and fear in the community. Again, we are asking to amend the law to prevent individuals from openly carrying firearms in these areas to avoid an effort of unnecessarily creating an atmosphere of fear. It's crucial for our concerned citizens to contact at least one of the state senators on each of the subcommittees to express support for State Bill 634. Without support, State Bill 634 will not be heard on the Senate floor. We are currently working with a House member, and once the House bill is finalized, we will have more information. Please contact one of the subcommittee members, and I have a list of subcommittee members in the folder with me, so you can come over and I give you that list, the contact list for your reference.
We're coming back.
All right. And that's been the update for the police department and the fire department. I just want to open up the floor if anybody that has any questions or concerns.
Perfect. Oh man, I'm glad you know me by first name. Do you want me to stand at the podium or do you want me to have questions? Perfect.
He should say who he is.
That's fine. People know who I am. My name is Michael Taylor. I go by Soliaker on YouTube. I was the guy that came here in March. For me personally, this is a vendetta against me. Because when I first started carrying a firearm, I didn't have a concealed weapons license. The way I was able to do this, I was almost robbed under a bridge. I didn't express my open or concealed carry right under 790.25 Section 3H. But as an organization, Florida Carry, we are hurt by the fact that we have lost our open carry rights. And for me and for others, there's 45 states that have some kind of open carry law. And for some reason, Chicago or Illinois, Baltimore, you name the state, and we're behind the eight ball on the people being able to defend themselves. And for anybody that sits here, all of you officials that have taken an oath, you are failing at your oath and you should be fired. Like, that's treasonous. You cannot sit here and take away people's right to... The right to bear arms shall not be infringed. What part? I've been here 3 times and said the same thing, and for some reason, our public officials, this guy with the police, the guys that your mayor, your senator, have all taken that oath to defend the Constitution, not strip our rights of the Constitution. And I'm looking at all of you like I'm the bad guy because I came and went fishing on a bridge. I'm the bad guy? You're out of you guys' mind. I've never tried to hurt anybody with my firearm, ever. If somebody was trying to hurt me, whether it be a knife or another firearm, I should be able to defend myself, whether it's 1,500 feet within a school, or if it's 1,500 feet between every corner around here, there's one of these places, a school, a public building. Like, how does somebody that doesn't have the ability to buy a concealed weapons license that we're paying the government that we already have the right to? Why do I need to pay $200 to the government for a right to bear arms? And that's the issue that we're dealing with right now, is that And it's not just here in West Palm, it's across the nation. People are trying to strip our rights, and without people standing up to say, hey, I'm sick of you trying to take, there's 20,000 gun laws on the books. There's over, I think it's 300 federal gun laws on the books that only strip the right of the people. Your job is to defend that oath, defend that Constitution. My job is to express my rights lawfully. Whichever way that you give me to express my right, I will, lawfully. Because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to go to jail for doing something that is God-given to me. And every time I come here, I call out the mayor, I call out Chief Caristo. Where's he at? Chief Caristo?
I'm Chief Caristo.
All right, yeah, I call you out. And same thing with Senator Bobby Powell. Every one of you do not need to wear that badge or have the people pay your salary when you are trying to strip our God-given right. That is not fair to the people. That's not fair to the guy that can't afford a government permission slip. Period. And I don't agree with anything that you guys are saying. And just like I was saying, I'm coming back. And I've got at least 15 right now. And I can't tell you when. But you're already watching my channel. You guys know I was coming. You've known every time I've come here, I was coming. And I'm telling you, I'm coming back and I'm bringing friends. And we're just trying to express our rights lawfully. What is given to us by the Florida state statutes, we are following to a T. And for some reason, it's not good enough for anybody here. And it's an issue.
I just want to finish up.
No, you're good, man. Please. I got a lot of people watching, so that's why,
That's fine. I'm not going to make this into a debate.
I wish you would.
But I do want to point out certain things. First of all, I do not think of you as a bad person. I think of you as somebody that values something and has a strong opinion about something, and you care about something, and I get that. But you have to understand, there's in today's day and age, that there's a lot of concerns out there. Now, hey, listen, I listen to you. You can listen to me. Am I right, Mike?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I didn't say nothing. I'm letting you finish. I'm shaking my head.
First of all, I'm a proponent of the Second Amendment. I believe in the Second Amendment. Let's just do that right off the bat.
Okay.
Second of all, that when you have, in today's day and age, with all these active shootings, now I'm not looking to not say, Michael, you can't carry a firearm. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, Michael, you can carry a firearm. It doesn't matter. I don't care you carry a firearm. All I'm asking is, don't openly carry in front of a public school and certain locations. Now, let me ask you, I'm going to flip this around, Michael. Okay? What do you get? There's active shooting drills in schools nowadays, in public schools. Okay, that's what this world's come to.
You're scaring the crap out of kids. Okay. That's what you're doing right now.
When you come to the town of Palm Beach, you walk by the public school with your AR-15 out, and you have a fishing pole over your shoulder. It's kids playing in the playground. You got 7, 8, 9-year-old kids. They're taught in their mind after shooting drills. You're walking around to prove a point to 7, 8, 9-year-olds that you can carry a firearm, and they are 15, the ones that you use in school. There is no reasonable explanation to walk by that public school when those kids are playing in the playground with your AR-15. I promise you, those kids are not going to harm you. I promise you. Okay?
Gun-free zones don't work, bro. Gun-free zones have never worked. That's why we're seeing these active shootings in schools.
Michael, listen to me. I don't want to get into an argument.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Listen to me. I do appreciate your opinion. I really do. But all I'm saying is do not carry it. Just don't openly carry it. You can carry it, but don't openly carry it in front of that school. How's the worship? They're on God. This island is very touristy. We get tons and tons of tourists. They don't understand. So when you go to near a guarded beach, you're hurting tourism, you're hurting economic things. You are, Michael. There's no need for it. There's no need to go to a guarded beach with an AR-15 with a fishing pole. That's not even responsible. I can't even explain it. You can go anywhere else you want. You can carry it.
40
your jacket, carry it.
45 states, bro. There's 45 states that allow open carry.
Carrying something and having it concealed, you get the same protection. Period. And all I'm saying is 4 locations. Don't open carry in 4 locations. And let me tell you, every time you come back here, and you're always welcome. You're always welcome to come back here. I have no problem. We're going to watch you, but you're always welcome. And we have never interfered with you yet.
No.
Is that correct?
Correct. And I don't have...
Now, that's correct. We have never interfered with you. But I want to remind you that every time you come back here, you're poking the bear. And I'm going to continuously make sure that year in and year out, if it doesn't pass this time around, I'm going to be even more vocal next year. Because you're poking the bear. By openly carrying in front of a school with little kids running around. You're poking the bear, and I want to continue. Okay? We do share the same beliefs, but we differ on the responsibility part of it. Do you understand?
Every person I've ever brought here has been responsible with their firearms. There's never been an incident
There's
where...
no reason to go in front of a public school with little kids
There's-
running around the parking lot. That's it. But that's
Gun control doesn't work, man.
Michael?
I know we could disagree to disagree all day long, but I just, for even when they try to pass the School Gun Zone Act, right? School free or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. It was found unconstitutional when it first got put up. Why? Because it limits people how close or what they can do. Criminals are criminals, man. Criminals are criminals.
Let's have some people feel safe. That's all I'm trying to say. And I know, and I'm not saying, and by far, I am not saying that you mishandled your firearm, but I don't think there needs to be open carry in every school with kids running around. Period.
They're everywhere. And where do I go to try to get away from the school zone, from your public buildings, whether it be this one or some kind of federal building, or that's what you're saying. If I have to walk a mile to get to my fishing spot, how many places am I going to pass that are your school zone?
Let me tell you something. I watch your videos. You get out of your car about a mile away from where your destination
I don't
is,
pay for
and
public.
you say you're going to provoke cops into doing something.
I've said that?
Yes, you do.
I did not. I've never said that.
You just came back from Lantana, and I saw what you did with the Lantana car.
I walked down from US 1 to the bridge, and the guy pointed a gun at me.
20 open parking spots next to the bridge.
It's paid parking. I don't feel that I should pay for parking in a parking lot that's owned by
It's
me.
not going to be a debate.
I own that public parking. I own that. I pay for that. Whether I live here or not, I pay for that public.
Michael, that's it.
All right, bro. Yeah, you're good, man.
I do appreciate you coming. I do appreciate you having your concerns. I'm glad we had this dialogue together.
Yeah. If any of you, I see the red shirts here. If any of y'all want to have a nice civil discussion about gun rights and what it means, what the Second Amendment means, because we go through history. They take away the guns, they take away your right to speak, and then guess what? You're in a socialist, communist country. I personally will not allow this. And that's why... All right. If you guys want to...
Privately, Michael, I'll be glad to talk.
Okay, perfect. Because I'm going to shut up now, because I want to have that talk. I don't want to get kicked out of here for being disorderly.
Get out of here. You're entitled to your opinion.
No.
All right, so just let me ask you, open up the other question.
Perfect.
Anybody else?
I don't have a question, just a comment. My name's Winna Dunmeyer. I volunteer with Moms Demand Action with my colleagues. And we're here to express support for SB 634. We appreciate the town of Palm Beach Police Department kind of sticking your neck out there to say we need some safe spaces where people aren't afraid, because that there is a real fear. So I understand that going after this can be tough and you're going to get a lot of pushback, but I support you and we'll be making the calls.
I thank you very much for that support. Thank you. Does anybody else have any questions? Anybody have any questions for the fire department?
Says he's not backing down.
This after a backlash from gun rights advocates. The issue is over the chief's efforts to change an open carry law in Florida.
WPTV News Channel 5's Michelle Costa was at tonight's meeting where the two sides engaged in open dialogue about recent open carry demonstrations. Michelle?
Michael, Kelly, Florida carry members say they're already planning another open carry demonstration here at the Royal Park Bridge in January. Tonight, the Palm Beach police chief said he's not trying to stop anyone from openly carrying their firearm or hunting, fishing, or camping. He just doesn't want them to do it within certain locations like churches and schools. Florida carry members are fired up that the Palm Beach police chief is pushing to restrict a current open carry law.
All of you officials that have taken an oath, you are failing at your oath and you should be fired.
Michael Taylor has been a part of open carry demonstrations on the Royal Park Bridge in Palm Beach, where several gun owners have gathered to fish and under a state open carry law are able to do it legally, displaying their rifles and handguns.
Several weapons
on the person's body when they're obviously not law enforcement is jarring.
Winna Dunmeyer said she was glad her kids weren't with her when she saw the demonstration.
It makes no sense and it's irresponsible to do things like that.
Palm Beach Police Chief Nicholas Caristo said it's causing fear, especially when the demonstrations are close to schools and churches.
You walk by the public school with your AR-15 out, and you have a fishing pole over your shoulder.
The chief referenced a recent incident where Taylor had an encounter with a Lantana officer carrying his guns and fishing pole.
Hey, bro.
He came out, drew gun, pointed at me.
Taylor and other Florida Carry members say any effort to restrict the open carry law, which allows them to display their guns while fishing, hunting, or camping, or heading to and from, is an infringement.
When they want to extend 1,500 feet, there's a government building, there's a school, almost on every corner of every street in the state of Florida.
Chief Caristo told me he knows schools on both sides of this bridge, and a church right here on the West Palm Beach side would eliminate this bridge from being a location for openly carrying while fishing. Now, Florida Carry members say they will continue to call lawmakers themselves and push back against this proposal. Reporting live from West Palm Beach tonight, Michelle Casada, WPTV, News Channel 5.
Palm Beach Police Chief Nicholas Caristo summed up his argument in 4 seconds.
I don't think there needs to be open carrying in a school with kids running around. Period.
Chief Caristo is leading a campaign to change Florida's law. Right now, you can open carry a firearm as long as you are fishing or hunting or on the way to or from those activities. The chief wants to stop all open carry within 1,500 feet of a school, a house of worship, a public building, or a guarded beach.
But there's no need for it. There's no need to go to a guarded beach with an AR-15 with a fishing pole. That's not even responsible.
Chief Caristo made his argument at a Palm Beach Public Safety Forum. The meeting was not well attended, but both sides were represented.
I think driving by someone fishing that's carrying several guns can be a little bit scary in today's climate. Unfortunately, that's where we are.
They take away the guns, they take away your right to speak, and then guess what? You're in a socialist, communist country.
Michael Taylor is with a group called Florida Carry. They've staged rallies where they fish while carrying firearms. Taylor has recorded himself multiple times walking through South Florida towns, openly carrying a fishing pole and firearms. On one occasion, he walked past a playground full of children.
If somebody was trying to hurt me, whether it be a knife or another firearm, I should be able to defend myself, whether it's 1,500 feet within a school.
There is no reasonable explanation to walk by that public school when those kids are playing in the playground with your AR-15. I promise you, those kids are not going to harm you. I promise you.